Hi guys, it's Martia Meal from Bells and Spells, and today I have a special treat for you guys. I am doing an example reading for a video reading. And so today's reading is for HS, who went ahead and we organized a trade for me to do this. And I am using the Shaman Tarot for HS's reading, and I think they will enjoy that quite a bit. They have gotten readings with this before, and they've gotten readings with other decks. This person gets readings from me quite a bit, and sorry if it's shaking, yeah. So, I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys and just be like, video readings are up on Bells and Spells at .storeenvy.com. This includes Skype readings, wherein Skype, it's the same process to get a YouTube video reading as it is to get a Skype reading. So if you happen to want a reading, either a video reading or a Skype reading, or just a PDF or snail mail reading, go ahead to Bells and Spells, no spaces, no dashes, .storeenvy.com, and I'll put a link down in the description. So for the first question, it happens to be about a time frame, and I do my time readings a very specific way, so you guys are going to get to see that today too. And specifically, the question is, when am I going to get to go out to see the world? When is it a good time to go on an adventure, to go on a trip? And so that's going to be our first question we're going to go over today. I'm doing two questions because of, one, I'm showcasing time for this one. Two, part of the trade did end up being that it's going to be two questions instead of one. Plus, video readings, I usually like to have a bit more time. I try to hit the 5 to 10 minute mark. So for shorter readings like this one, you're gonna be able to ask a short reading and a longer reading, or you can just do one really big reading. So like I said, I'm using the Shaman Tarot. Lovely backs. I will be doing a review on these pretty soon. So, I'm specifically spelling out this person's name. I happen to be privy to it. You guys aren't going to get to hear it. Their initials are HS, that's all you guys get to know. And that's how I'm picking cards for this. So, I keep doing that. The first card is going to be for the yes or no questions, and then the second card is going to be time frame. And the first card is the 8 of Drums, which I usually take as a very neutral card. I have this just in case. I don't think I'm going to need it, but just in case you're noticing this little white booklet that I have, it's out. This is being shot in one take, but it's out, and if I need to check something, I will. So we've got a very, not exactly positive, but it's not negative either. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I remember what this card is. 8 of Drums. Possession. Yes, I was right. It's Possession. Obviously, I know this deck better than I'm giving myself credit for. That's one thing about using so many decks. You don't have everything positive with some of the more the fancier decks. So, we've got 8 of Drums, Possession, which is inclining me to say, yes, you have a trip coming up. It's not necessarily going to be a fun trip. Like, it'll be for enjoyment, but it's not necessarily going to be, woo, fun. It's going to be a bit more serious, and you're going to have to work during some of it. The fact that it's possession, and I know this person, is kind of interesting. But specifically it's saying, yeah, you have this coming up. It's not necessarily going to be a fun trip. It is going to be an adventure. But it's up to you on making the best of it. And then we've got the Two of Bows. And bows, and I am getting the booklet out for this part, because now bows relates to the element of air, and swords. Swords I usually go by weeks. So it's saying, wait. Swords. Swords is air, so it's springtime. So I'd say the second week of spring, or it's going to be, okay, this is how time gets a little weird. It could be the second week of spring, it could be 2 weeks away, it could be 2 weeks into the new year, it could be 2 weeks after a certain date. So I'm actually going to pull a clarification card here, because time is a really hard, it's hard to get right. It's, for the most part, it's an around, it's when, I'm also learning ASL right now, so you're gonna get a little more of the lovely ASL signals. And that one was specifically when. So, we've got this, and it's definitely echoing the possession card. Two of Bows is preparation. I'm so sorry, HS. They will understand why I'm laughing so hard. And I'm very sorry that they're being kind of snarky. They're not even being snarky, they're just poking fun at us. So, clarification card. Let's do 14. That sounds like a nice number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And our clarification card is the 9 of Bows. So I'm gonna say, yep, it's springtime. And it's going to be, okay, so 2 weeks into spring is kind of close to 9 weeks into the new year. So I'm gonna say, let's go for spring. Spring is when this is happening. Okay, and that actually took up a little more time than I thought, partially because I was explaining to you guys what I was doing, which won't happen all the time, mainly when I'm just showcasing a technique that has not been used yet in front of you guys. Alright, so the next one was about relationships and whether or not a certain relationship would be a good idea. Specifically how they're thinking about going about the relationship. So I'm going to do yes and no first, and then we'll go on from there. Alright, so we have the 8 of Bones. It looks like you should not be doing this the way that you're doing it. It's probably a bad idea. So, let's see what you should be doing. I'm leaving this, I'm not going to leave it out exactly. I'm going to put it way up here. And it's an interesting card. It has aliens on it. I can't look into the camera like I'm on The Office because it's right in front of me. Now, so, next we've got Mother of Bears, the Queen of Drums. And this is a card about protection and protecting what is yours, and also kind of motherly instincts and compassion. It's really about compassion. It took me a second to get there. You might also, quick aside, you might also notice this is how I act both during my written readings and what's going to be on my video readings. It's just what happens naturally. I'm a very naturally happy person, and I deal with a lot of things through humor. So, this is what you're getting. Alright. Then, next up, I'm just gonna do 2 more. Okay. There we go. Oh, I hate this card. I don't hate it for any really bad reasons. It just looks a lot like the back of the cards. Alright, so we've got the 8 of Stones, which never pops up. And so you guys get to see me checking things, because purification! Thank you! Okay, so compassion, purification, death! Okay, so we've got compassion, purification, which is this really calm card, and then the other world. I'm sorry, HS. HS and I deal with a lot of the same things, so this is really funny for us. At least for me. They may just have a moment of just... Okay, so, and if you know anything about tarot, you know the Death card, or in this case the Other World card, is about rebirth. It is about going on to new things. Specifically, the Other World card is darkness and coming out of the darkness and journeys. Then the last card is the Knave of Bones. What is with you and the bones lately? So I'm going to show off this card. And... Alright. So what I'm getting is, have compassion, purify yourself, don't worry about relationships right now, because you're about to go through a bunch of shit that you probably don't want to deal with a relationship on top of. And let's go in and look at the Knave of Bones real quick. Ambition! Kill me. Note, I will not usually say kill me in the middle of these videos when I know the person, and yeah, they will understand why I say kill me. It's most likely because we are about to go on some kind of wild ride together. Getting a little manic. Alright, so, don't sweat the relationship stuff. You got some shit coming up that you're gonna have to deal with. So, take a break right now. Hope nothing is too bad. Hope you survive. And that's the reading. So thanks to HS for letting me videotape this reading. And as for all of you, I will see you all soon.